Hello, I'm Dr. Archer Crosley, and welcome to Real World Pediatrics. Now, today I want to talk about Mark Sanchez and how he pertains to your life. Hopefully, this is going to help you, your family, and your kids. Okay, Mark Sanchez, as you know, is the former quarterback for the New York Jets, who recently was involved in a scrape in Indianapolis in which he allegedly beat up and attacked another individual. Now, in the process, Mark Sanchez was stabbed. The other individual was stabbed as well, but more severely, and had to be hospitalized with a huge gash in his cheek. Now, currently, felony assault charges have been filed against Mark Sanchez. Okay, so what can we learn from this? Well, what we can learn is that it is possible to destroy your life in 10 minutes. No matter where we go in life, we have to be constantly vigilant about our behavior and how alcohol and drugs can bring us down. 10 minutes of careless action can destroy everything that we build up in our lives. Mark Sanchez had it all, and now all of that is threatened. So let's ask a question. What could Mark Sanchez have done to prevent this situation? Well, to begin with, he could have begun by not putting himself in that situation in the first place. Bad things happen in bars. Remember that and ingrain it into your memory. I'll repeat it. Bad things happen in bars. Of course they do. People are getting drunk. When they get drunk, their inhibitions are down. In addition to that, other bad things happen in bars besides drinking, namely drug consumption. And given what we know about this event with Mark Sanchez, it seems reasonable to believe that he was not only drunk, but jacked up on some sort of stimulant as well. Of course, we don't know that yet, but it sure seems like he was. He was doing wind sprints in the alley in the early morning before this confrontation. Now, this doesn't sound like a guy who's drunk. Drunk people usually pass out and don't have the coordination to walk 10 feet. Now, additionally, Sanchez kept coming after the guy after he was hit in the face with mace. Now, what does that tell you? It tells me that he was under the influence of something which jacked him up so much that he was able to override that sensation of mace, which is pretty powerful. So the first thing that Mark Sanchez could have done was to not put himself in that type of situation in the first place. You always have to have a sixth sense of danger in this world. Now, of course, it's impossible to avoid all danger, but you can help yourself by thinking a little bit beforehand. Okay, what else can we learn from the Sanchez saga? Well, when you feel events escalating, you feel the anger building up within you, that's the time to physically remove yourself from whatever situation you're in. You have to program yourself to backtrack 10 steps and move into a different venue physically when you feel anger welling up within you. Now, of course, this is harder to do when you're jacked up on substances like Coke, but in normal situations, it should be possible for you to train yourself to move away when you feel your emotions taking hold of you. Don't let anger control you. Let you control your anger. It will save you a lot of time and grief. Now, here's some information I would like you to look at. To control escalating anger, use strategies like the following. Count to 50. Counting gives us time to react more positively. It creates temporal space between the event and our reaction. Sometimes anger just needs to dissipate. Take a time out. Physically remove yourself from the situation by leaving the room or going for a short walk to create distance so that you can cool down. Acknowledge your emotions. Many times if we say aloud, okay, I'm starting to get angry now, that in itself can help to dissipate the anger. Ask a question instead of throwing a punch. Laugh at your situation. Say to yourself, well, I guess I must have done something in a prior life to deserve this. So consider these strategies the next time you find anger getting the best of you. And I think you're going to find that it's really going to help you in your life. Thank you.